All right, guys. So welcome back into Kermagoosh Slaughterhouse Sports, and we're doing a whole batch of Oklahoma today, and we get Poju Adebawore. Guy is from Kansas City, Missouri. He's the number one recruit out of Missouri, and I can absolutely see why. I mean, the production that he has just in this year is just so impressive. It says he has a 7-inch, or it says that his wingspan is 7 inches. So he's totally, an incredibly twitchy athlete, 240, and this is a guy that, I think that they're going to play him at like a linebacker role, or he could play if they ever do he's going to be on the defensive line he's going to be an edge rusher. He's going to be coming after the passer, but I also think he absolutely has the ability to stay with running backs as well. Great versatility in this player. And you watch this move right here. This is a twitchy pass rush. This is what I love right here, is the agility to go side to side right here and absolutely cross the O-lineman's face and then make a big-time play. This guy plays just with so much edge that I just love this player. He's probably my favorite player in the class, one of my favorite players in the country. I love here how, he stays home and then he just goes. His acceleration is just elite. I think that this player is an elite player for Oklahoma. I really do. Now, I like Coach Venables and staff, but I really think, watch here. He realizes that nobody's coming around the edge, and then he just goes and flattens the quarterback and lets him know about it. And in college football, I love that you still have the ability to hit the quarterback. I love that. If they got rid of the targeting rule, I'm not the biggest fan. I think it's too much of a penalty of the targeting rule. But basically, I'm saying that you could drive the quarterback into the ground after he throws, and he does that a lot. So he's going to put hits on the quarterback, and that's really what you need. You watch this play. His motor is exceptional, but his speed, at 240, 6'4", you just don't see players like this. And I just think he's an elite NFL, kind of first-round ability. And I just believe that he in the SEC or wherever he goes, he is going to be an elite football player. You even look at the guy at Alabama, and I just think one day, the sky's the limit for this kid because he is so twitchy, he is so tough to block. Now, maybe they'll look at competition and say, old linemen, might be able to stay in front. I don't think you're going to be able to stay in front of him laterally. He's just too twitchy, too quick. And then watch the leverage that he gets. So he gets leverage, power rushes a bigger offensive lineman who's in decent position. And you get Venables, and Venables is going to be stunning a lot. That's what I love, the versatility of a Brent Venables defense. This is going to be really fun. Miguel Chavis, who was at Clemson for probably 8 years under Coach V. This is going to be an absolute blast. Special teams wise, he comes in, and I'm sure that the coaches, really just rave about this guy. He's playing special teams. He's hustling. He's so engaged. He's always ready. Even when the play's going away from him, he'll end up chasing the play down. So, really, how are you going to nitpick, this tape? He is so twitchy. He always gets by the defender. Just a tremendous athlete. And really a football player that should be a five-star player that I believe that every school should have even been in on, and I believe that he was under-recruited just looking at, because I believe that this is one of the best players in the class. Now, maybe some defenses that are real 4-3 oriented, they'll say, okay, he's a great player, but are we going to put him at linebacker or are we going to put him as an edge? And he's too small to play the 4-3 for us, and he can't. I don't know if he could cover. So maybe that's the hesitation, but I absolutely love the pass rushing ability, and if he ever had to guard a back out of the backfield, I mean, he absolutely has the ability to do anything really on the field. He could certainly drop in coverage, and he's just aggressive, and he absolutely will stick people. So again, I love the versatility that Oklahoma is adding to this team. And this kid is my favorite kid, I think, in the class. I mean, you look at the get-off ability on the snap. He's special instinct, special player. So Pohu Adebawore out of Kansas City, the number one player in all of Missouri, and they beat out Missouri. They beat out Arkansas for this player. I think it's an awesome fit. You go to a team with a defensive identity. I mean, Missouri doesn't have that. I mean, Arkansas, if Barry Odom's a really good defensive coordinator, and they certainly have good linebacker play there. But you're going now with Coach Venables, one of the best, and this is changing identity. This isn't really a Lincoln Riley player. I mean, I know that Alex Grinch did have guys like he had the guy Kenneth Murray who would hit people, and they did. I should say that Oklahoma did have really good defensive linemen. I mean, the guy for the Browns is a really fun defensive lineman who got drafted. But I even think that this D line is going to be even better under Venables and more versatile. And I'm so excited to watch when this kid gets to campus in a year.